Yeah, we had a lot of exciting things happen yesterday, but today is day 7. Woo! Your last full day in this game. It has to feel amazing to get to this stage of the game. You have gone through so much, but I want to first start with our one word. Let's get this out of the way here. Let's do one word for how the auction was for you. So we'll start with Jameson.
Incredible.
Reward. Mostly all positive. Angela, we had touchy subjects to kick off the auction. Before I announced it was an auction, but you had tree mail. You might have been thinking it was that. So did touchy subjects reveal anything to you? Oh, perfect. That's okay. This is your extinction. Let's see, Jameson. You made it out pretty big. You got some dental hygiene. You bought yourself an immunity necklace, and you were chosen to be on a reward. So, how was it for you?
It was obviously a very good auction for me. I was really going for food, and I bet all my money on food, and it turned out to be the immunity necklace, which is even better.
Yeah.
Very happy to have that. I actually gave my dental hygiene to Mackenzie as a thank you for taking me to the she shed.
Well, that's a nice gesture. Mackenzie, do you have fresh breath this morning?
Yes, it's so nice. This morning.
Awesome. All right. So, Noah, I want to bring it to you.
Yeah.
We split up the group into 3 after the auction. You were one who didn't spend your money and also weren't chosen on a reward. So, and you had a about it. So, tell me more about that.
No, I think during the auction, I was kind of waiting to hope that there would be some type of like blanket or pillow or comforter or something. So I think I was just holding out, but I think I held out too long that I didn't bid anything. But also with like the one with the littlest amount of money, I also had to be a little strategic in like what I placed bids on, and I didn't know how long the auction was going to be. But I do wish I bid on something. I don't know. But yeah, but you know, it's an experience, so it is what it is.
Yeah, awesome. And DeJuan, as someone else who wasn't picked on to be on the reward, do you think the people who were chosen, do you think it revealed anything to the group?
I mean, not really. I mean, I already been on a reward. I got to do the pool and the shower the other day, so I wasn't really expecting to be chosen anyway. But I did end up getting pizza and a beer, so that was really nice.
You did get something out of it. You know, if you didn't want that beer, I would have just chugged it right there.
I was going to drink the beer. After the day I had, I was definitely going to drink the beer.
Yeah. Awesome. Good. Mackenzie, let's talk about the she shed. You got to go in the she shed. How do you feel? Do you feel refreshed?
Yeah, I feel so refreshed. It was so much fun. It was so nice. We walked in and it smelled so good right away. And then as soon as we all bent down, we were all like, oh my god, we smell rancid. So taking a shower right away, washing some of my clothes, and eating charcuterie, it was so nice.
Awesome. And let's see, Corey. So you won the Survivor Cinema.
Ooh.
So what was it like choosing the people for it?
Yeah, it was pretty easy. I mean, I asked if anyone to go, and I think Eric and Mariah were the first ones to be like, yeah, let's do it. So I chose them, and we had a great time. We watched Jurassic Park. We had popcorn. You got some drinks for us and cake pops. It was great. We took a little nap as well during it. It was refreshing.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, good chance to relax. All right. So, Mariah, after the cinema, you all were brought back to the cinema for a surprise video from home. So can you tell me a little bit more about what that moment was like for you?
Well, can pretty much guarantee that my husband spoke longer than anyone else because a text message is like a dissertation for him. So he has a lot of words like me, I think. It was unexpected. It was, it was emotional. I mean, my husband is very just transparent. He's very encouraging. Our son started school and I missed that, and he's had a rough previous month, so he let me know how he was doing. It was very emotional and also what I needed, really what I needed. Yeah.
And Maris, you also received a phone call in addition to your video. So how was that?
It was really good. It was great to hear from my fiance, Stefan. I did unfortunately spend about half the time getting an update on the softball tournament. So that's really good. I know about that now. And I got some words of encouragement for some mental fuel in this game, which was really nice.
And then Eric, after some people had some caffeine, some people had some alcohol, and we had videos from home, what was the vibe like back at camp after that?
You know what? We all just sat in a circle. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone just dispersed. I don't know where anybody was. I don't think anybody knew where I was. We went on long walks. We came across a group of 5 that were just kind of hiding in the other camp, which we thought was a little suspicious. I think everybody had a little bit of paranoia going on. No one really knew what each other was doing. Yeah, honestly, there was a lot of craziness, and I think it definitely sparked a lot of questions. Maybe some of them have been answered, maybe some of them have not.
So who was back at the other camp? Did Sky Rippers go home? They felt better there? What was it?
Basically, yeah.
The ground is softer there. We missed it. It has a very hard
And
sleeping
warmer.
surface.
Yep.
Warmer.
Okay. All right. So Corey, let's take it into this vote. I'm starting with you. You received votes last time. You've been very vocal about where you stand. So has anything changed?
A couple of things are happening right now. I think the Sky Rippers feel comfortable and confident that they can ride into the top 5, but honestly, some of them are at the bottom, and honestly, some are playing piss-poor games. Let's be transparent. Like, they're being really rude to people who are going to be on the jury. They're not talking to us strategically. They're ignoring us. They don't even take us into consideration when it comes to gameplay. So it's like, I mean, this is all gameplay, guys. It's nothing personal. It's just we're being ignored when it came to gameplay, and then we recognize that. So you gotta remember, we're over here when you vote us out, and what you're about to do. Am I gonna respect that? Hell no. I'm not gonna respect that, so anything you guys say, I don't think I can really trust you guys. And you're unwilling to work with any of us. You lie. You look us in the face and you say one thing, and your actions say another, and obviously. So I think it's just frustration. I mean, we've tried to be open and honest. They just aren't. So it's like, what else can we do? We've gone the olive branch. We've tried to convince them like certain ways. They can't be trusted. Some of them can't be trusted, obviously. Some are being manipulated very, very heavily. But they just don't care. And you know what's going to happen is the person who goes out in 5th and 4th are going to come back to the jury, and we're going to be like, we don't really care, and we're not going to listen to you because we told you so. And we're going to be like, oh, damn, I tried. And we're like, yeah, I don't really care what you say right now.
All right. So someone from Sky Rippers, does anyone want to clear anything up that Corey just said?
This is what happens. They're going to be silent now. They don't give a shit. They don't want to talk. They don't say anything because they don't have a voice. In this setting, they just don't say anything. All they do is they go off into the little corner, and then they just do the little secrets, and then when it comes time together to like do anything else, they just sit here, twiddling their little thumbs. And that's not Survivor. That's scared. You all playing scared.
I would like to think this is not true for everyone on Sky River, but someone has specifically told me there is no point in having strategic conversations with me because it's not going to do anything. That's not Survivor.
I didn't say that.
What did you say? Yeah, I'm talking about you.
I told Maris that I didn't feel the point to lie to her because they want honesty, right? That's their big argument. Be honest, be upfront. I went to Maris today. I said, hey,
I don't think there's any point for us to continue to talk strategically because.
Well, that's what I said you said.
Yeah,
No, I know.
that's literally what you said.
Let me finish. I didn't cut anybody off here. So, if I lie to you, you're gonna be mad. And I asked you. I said, would you rather lie to me or would you rather the truth?
I said I'd
And you
rather
said-
you work with me.
But the truth is, I'm not working with you. So I'm telling you the truth. I don't like. I just don't understand the logic here. Like if you said specifically yesterday at Tribal Council, if you're not working, like you, it's just so frustrating because I'm trying to like. I don't want to make anything personal, but I feel like everything is like targeted at me for some reason, and maybe that's because I had a closer bond with you guys, but I feel like I'm not the only person here that has voted for you guys or turned their backs on you, and I feel like I'm getting all the heat from it. And I don't want to lie to you guys anymore because you guys want truth, and I'm telling you the truth, but that's not enough either.
But is that playing the game though? You're just
It
sticking
is
with
playing the game.
You're sticking
If
with
I flip on my alliance now, what happens to me when I go with you guys? You'll vote me out, right?
Okay, so what are you going to do at the end? Are you going to sit there and say, I stuck with a 5 and I sat there and I did what I was told?
As opposed to going with you and then what?
Make a move.
Tell me what happens if I go with you, Eric, and Maris.
You had your chance. You're never going to make a move now. You had.
I just want to know.
Let me speak. You had your chances to do that and build trust with us. You had your chances to make moves and do things, but you never did that. You burned bridges and trust.
In what world does it make sense for me to turn on Sky Rippers for them to all be pissed off at me now? Well, I just want be for real. Like if I turn on Mariah, Noah, Angela, and Jameson, they would be pissed at me. And Mackenzie, they would be pissed at me.
Well, no, Kenzie's at the bottom.
So, let's be for real. We all watch Survivor. It doesn't make sense for me to turn on these guys and then they're all mad at me too. I mean, you guys are already mad at me. If you're not going to vote for me, then don't vote for me. But I'm literally telling you the truth. You're arguing truth. I'm giving you truth, and that's still not good enough. So what do you want me to do? Oh my God. I don't know what you want me to do.
You've drawn lines very clearly.
But at least I'm not lying to you.
No.
And that's what you asked for, right? You asked for me to be truthful.
No. You at one point said, if I ever turn my back on you, don't vote for me at the end.
Okay, Maris, then take it how you want to. But if you guys are going to behave that way and I end up over there, I will do the same to you. So, that's all I'm saying. Any other Sky Rippers have anything to say? Because I feel like this is always a Dewan show for some reason. I don't understand why.
Well, you should understand that they're not coming to your defense at all. We tried to tell you this. Like, we tried to say they're not sticking up for you.
I'll step up and say the people who feel that they're on the bottom are pitching both sides. What Dewan was referring to, Corey yesterday said, don't bullshit me, like just say, I'm not working with you and I'm going with the numbers. And then when Dewan says that, they're saying, oh, well, you need to play. And I totally get it. I don't think any of this is personal. The people who feel that they're on the outside are pitching everything they can to try to find a crack, to try to find allies.
I think just the bond that the Sky Rippers had was just, there was no cracks in it. And I feel like if the shoe was on the other foot and Bloodfangs had the numbers, would they be treating us the same way? Like, no. I feel like, would we be like, would they be such a strong bond that they wouldn't flip on their numbers and their alliance? Like, would they be willing to flip on each other?
Can't speak in hypotheticals.
I'm just saying. It's just we had created a very strong bond that I don't think any is possible. And it just sucks that we have the numbers.
So when it comes to jury management has been the topic of conversation. So how do you think
we have to say? So like I don't know what more to do. Like they want the truth. I tell them the truth. They don't like that either. If I lie, they don't like that either. So at this point, I really don't know what to do.
But how do you want us to go over there in jury and just respect your game?
I want you to go over there and I want you to vote for the best player. Not because you're emotional and you're upset because I betrayed you. That's what I want you to do.
So as a Sky Ripper, I guess.
This is the most I've talked, by the way, ever to me about strategic game like this.
Dewan, I'm saying to you, I support you and I have your back and I understand what you're saying. Though whoever's saying we don't speak for me, I will speak for myself, but I also don't think that anybody needs to be lured into throwing all your stuff out here at Tribal. We are still playing a game. So choosing not to say whatever we want to say here is a choice. That's where you started.
Yes.
That is also part of the game. It's not necessarily not defending or whatever. We're thinking about what we're saying and what we're not, and that's part of the game. So
Yeah,
it can be called not game, but it is game.
Yeah.
And I think it's just we all have different strategies. And
Yeah,
I respect
and
I want to put
and I
my
do.
2 cents into this. So I don't want to like speak Angela back and forth. I've had conversations with Noah, Game Talk. I've had conversations with Mariah, Corey, Jameson, Mackenzie. Like I've had conversations with everybody, Game Talk, whether we're working together or not working together. Where's your head at? What's going on?
Yeah.
I think that's the gap with you is like you're blocking people out. It's almost like I'm going to stick with my alliance and that's it. But that's not the case for everybody else in your alliance. They're actually communicating with us. They're actually involving us in some way. They're giving us hope. They're giving us options. We're just not seeing that.
Now, if I did the same and I ended up lying to you guys, would it hurt more? Or was that bad? Or like I just want to get to it.
I think it would depend on how you do it and how it's perceived. I think the way I perceive things might be different from the way that Meredith perceives things, Mackenzie, Corey, whoever.
Gotcha.
I think we're all going to perceive things differently. So I think that's the importance of this game is to learn about every single individual person and how they perceive things.
Right.
So you can try to get our votes. So when we're over there, we can vote for you to win.
Anyone else want to say anything?
I'll just say it's all difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I got voted out initially and joined Fossil Fire and came back in. The vibe from like pre-jury to now is so different. It's just I feel like I came into a clusterfuck, for lack of better words. It's just a bunch of scrambling. There's so much going on. There's so much conversation. I feel like so at the end of the day, like you do feel close. And you are trying to like make these connections, like think about, but you have to keep an open mind with everything. Because at the end of the day, there's only one of us who's gonna come out in the end. So, like you said, different strategies, but I think everybody is playing their own way. Some may be perceived better as others, but it's like realistically just do what you feel like you have to do.
And if I could add on to that, I think if I could say a theme that has just been wrong is us coming together and, you know, I'm not good with the numbers thing, but like there's this line here. I've said at least 10 times, what is the line? Tell me the line. The line was assumed and decisions have been made about this line. And I think there's so much paranoia about a line that it's blocked a lot of strategic play. That people won't do things and consider that there might be other things because of this line that is assumed to be there. And let it go. It might not be there. You know, talk to people without the fear of the line, right? The line is dominating everything right now, and maybe it shouldn't.
Anything else? All right. Well then, let's get to the votes.
Hear me roar!
Corey, what's that about?
So I would like to play my safety without power advantage.
Okay, come here. Let me see it. This is the safety without power advantage. Corey, can you please grab your things and grab your torch and please leave camp. You cannot vote in this extinction and cannot be voted out of this extinction. We will wait until Corey leaves. So please sit down until Corey leaves, and then it's your tribal. Your extinction. He's not supposed to be in here, so let's get him out of here. And good to go.
No, then we won't. I need the numbers first. I need to see the numbers. This person is so emotional. And you know who it is based on and you know that I just I'm not saying it, but you know what I said.
Where's your head up? Are you interested in the strategic conversation?
Yes.
I can take it back to the family.
Two-minute warning. 30 seconds. Done. Everybody, make your way back to your stumps. The time is now. I'm like, we're missing someone. Yeah. All right, let's get to the votes. We will start with Angela.
No. Okay. Trying.
He's literally just gonna stand up. There's nothing he says, and he's gonna wait until after disadvantage and potentially. Yeah, because then you can see both. Yeah, I'll do that. I got that. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Yes. you guys. Another live tribal, so I hope you're live with us. You're not gonna want to miss this. Angela, what's called?
Now, Corey.
Yes.
Corey. In case you guys didn't just understand what just happened, Corey got an advantage last night. Camp, and some people went to the she shed, which was like a hot tub and like champagne and fruit and stuff.
The best reward.
Everybody had a clue hidden there. Some people found the clues. Some people chose not to share them.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie found the clue at the she shed, didn't share it with anybody, and Maris found out about it when they got back to camp. After Maris, Mackenzie, and Jameson, who were at the she shed, talked about a final three. Then Mackenzie broke that trust because when they got back to camp, the other two groups that found the clue, they talked about the clue.
Yep.
Turns out they were all the same exact clue.
Mad dash for the bathroom.
Maris turns and says, wait a second, did you guys find a clue? And Mackenzie had to admit to finding the clue and not sharing it, breaking the trust.
So launched us into a live tribal.
Oh yeah, we
and
forgot
it's
to
not
say
the only thing.
So
literally,
what Corey's advantage does, so he found the advantage, right? It was hidden in one of the bathrooms. Finds the advantage, and what that allows him to do, it's called safety.
without power, he gets to leave the Extinction. He's back at camp right now. Everybody gets up and talking, and now Eric, he staged a fake idol find in front of Mariah in order to have them think that he has an idol. But what he really has is that block of vote advantage. And guys, he's about to get up and go cancel votes in a way we've never seen in a live reality game. So you better tune in.
So not only does Eric have a fake idol, he also has an advantage that he got way earlier in the game.
Yes.
That advantage, I forget what we called it, but
It's
basically...
the hall, the helper's hall, something hall.
Host
hall.
So basically what it allows him to do is it allows him to cancel one of the first 3 votes that Nikki has in her hand. Now, to make this fair, there is no order to the votes. They have to randomize them. So Bergen and Nikki have randomized the votes. You guys are going to see Eric get up and walk
to Nikki
behind her.
Like this. And then this is going to be Nikki reading
And
the
then
votes.
I'm going to be Nikki.
If
And
Eric
I
doesn't
hand,
like it.
I open, hold up the vote so before I read it.
A tap on Nikki's shoulder ends it, and no one even knows what the vote is. Tune in. Guys, there's
also-
literally so much tea still.
Also, Eric tells me that he hid that fake idol to find it in front of somebody on purpose, which he found it from Mariah. You know what Koa said? Koa told me he also hid a fake idol.
Koa's looks way better, you guys. I hope it gets pulled out. Long story short, Noah found a dead animal, like literally fully dead animal skeleton. He was convinced it was the, he was convinced that it was like something, because this is the whole fossil Pangea theme. I just go, would you like some hand sanitizer? Kind of a hint that like, please stop touching the dead animal. Well, he didn't stop touching the dead animal. He strung the bones on a pair of like string, and they look really good, so it needs to be pulled out. 2 fake idols, safety without power, live tribal council, new twist in the game. Are you guys tuning in? Come on.
This is crazy.
Come on. Get ready. Oh my gosh. And this isn't even the only thing we're doing today. Today is a challenge heavy day, so if you love Angela, any other things for our tea for the audience?
Nah, there's too much tea to spill, so you guys are just gonna have to tune in and keep watching. Shit's about to get messy.
Get your morning coffee, get your snack, go on a break from work right now. It is time to get there. It's Friday. TGIF, y'all. And shout out to my brother. Happy birthday, Ali.
Oh, happy birthday.
Had to sneak it into the live.
Totally. All right, we'll see you guys over there.
Bye.
first vote? Noah. That's 1 vote, Noah. Next vote. Next vote. Maris. That's 1 vote, Noah, 1 vote, Maris. Noah. 2 votes, Noah, 1 vote, Maris, 1 vote, Eric. Eric. That's 2 votes, Noah, 2 votes, Eric, 1 vote, Maris. Next vote. Eric. That's 2 votes, Noah, 3 votes, Eric, 1 vote, Maris. Noah. That's 3 votes, Noah, 3 votes, Eric, 1 vote, Maris, and we have a tie, and we will be going into a revote. No discussion. Eric and Noah are not going to vote. You can only vote for Eric or Noah. All right, we'll start with Jameson this time. Jameson, please take this and take it to the voting booth.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, we didn't have the audio on. All right, so what we just talked about happening has now happened.
So they are now re-voting. We are in a
I didn't have the audio on, so let me just re-explain it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Didn't have the audio on, and I don't know if we caught this because one of the cameras went out. Yay, technology. But what we talked about happening has happened. So Eric played his advantage, which stated that he could choose to opt in behind Nikki, read the first 3 votes as they were being pulled out of the voting canister, and he could choose to tap Nikki on the shoulder if he wanted to eliminate one of those votes. He chose to do that. So then you saw Nikki take that vote and burn it in the fire. So no one knows what it even was now.
Only Eric.
Only Eric and only Nikki between
Eric and Noah.
Had Eric not done that, that's revote.
I really feel bad for Eric in this point. I think it was really bad of Corey to use the safety without power and leave them down a vote already. I suggested using the safety without power to send a Sky Ripper out. Imagine if he gets up and goes, I want to send Jameson back to camp with safety without power.
Was that allowed?
I don't even know. I would have asked because that gets rid of the other people's numbers. But either way, it was like with Corey gone, and can't help but think that it's going to be 4-2. Guys, and this live tribal was insane.
insane. So
What do you think's gonna happen, Angela?
I honestly don't know, because at this point, if they tie again, they're going to rocks.
Rocks, get the Fox Rocks box out.
So we've got Jameson has immunity, which means someone has to flip here. So either someone has to flip and it's going to be Noah, or someone has to flip and it's going to be Eric. I mean, this could still go either way.
Yeah, I think that there's a chance that if it goes to rocks, the people eligible would be Mackenzie, Maris, Angela, Mariah, and Dewan. All of those people are not going to risk their own game for people that are already catching heat, and especially with the way some of them are talking. I don't know, is this an opportunity for the minority to trigger a rock draw no matter what and regain the numbers? Or are we about to watch them play safe?
Right. Also, 2 people could flip and then we could end up in a tie vote again. So it's not necessarily everybody keep 6 to their
And
vote.
that's happened before. Last,
and they can't talk about it. So
No, literally they're silent. Were you silent or silenced? I don't know what's gonna happen tonight.
Let's go find out.
Let's go find out.
First vote. Eric. Next vote. Eric. That's 2 votes, Eric. Noah. 2 votes Eric, 1 vote Noah. Next vote. Eric. That's 3 votes Eric, 1 vote Noah. Next person voted out of Survive Season 3 and 3rd member of our jury, Eric. Eric, that is enough. Please bring me your torch. Your pack has spoken. Thank you so much.
Good luck, guys.
Another fiery tribal from Hellrex. The name does not disappoint. We had advantages and people missing and a tie. So please take your stuff and head back to camp. Grab your torches. See you later.
That is Eric making the 3rd member of our jury. So he ended up getting the majority vote there. Now we've got Hugh, Dion, and Eric on the jury. We've got Maris, Mariah, Jameson, Noah, Angela, and Corey still in this game. And Mackenzie still in this game. Let's see what the next immunity challenge brings. We're gonna head over there and get set up. See you there.